The light after the war, in the ashes of a war-torn country, where buildings stood in ruins and hope was buried beneath the rubble, there lived a woman named Clara. She had lost her own family in the bombing of her village, but instead of falling into despair, Clara found purpose in the cries of orphaned children who had no one left. Clara was not a soldier, but she was a warrior in spirit. With no home of her own, she gathered the children one by one, feeding them, comforting them, and protecting them. She turned an abandoned church into a shelter, using scraps and salvaged wood to build beds, using her voice to sing away the night terrors, and her heart to make each child feel seen and loved. Over the next 10 years, Clara helped more than 1,000 children. She found families for many of them, taught others how to read and write, and helped them dream again. Her hair turned gray with time, and her hands bore the marks of hardship, but her eyes never lost their fire. Decades passed. Clara, now in her 80s, lived quietly in a small countryside home. Her days were filled with reading, gardening, and memories. She never expected the world to remember her, but one day, a knock came at her door, and then another, and another. Dozens of grown men and women stood outside her house, faces she had once known as hungry and frightened children. They had become doctors, teachers, parents, and artists. They had returned to thank the woman who gave them life when the world had given them none. Tears flowed freely that day. They embraced her, each one telling stories of how her kindness shaped their futures. Some brought their own children, introducing Clara as their true grandmother. That night, surrounded by laughter, stories, and generations born from her strength, Clara finally felt the peace she had given to so many others. And in that moment, she understood. She had not just survived the war, she had won it.